Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the International One Pocket Open. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. This is a Pat Fleming production, and it is brought to you by Accu-Stats. For the first time, Accu-Stats is pleased to present you with the great game of One Pocket here at the International. We hope we're in the start of a very good, long-standing tradition. And we had 32 great one-pocket players put their money up to vie for this crown. We have 3 players left. The 2 that are going to play for you right now, the winner of this match will go to the finals approximately 8 o'clock tonight against Roberto Gomez. Up until today, we've been playing double elimination. Today, when we got down to our final 8, we converted to single elimination. All matches are a race to 3 games. As always, when we're at the International, we're in the Simonis Aramuth Arena at the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside Hotel. And as always, when we're here, Diamond Billiard Products is here with us, providing us with the best tables in the business for all our events, and we thank them for their support. We also thank all of you for watching and being with us, and for those of you that have come here to watch it live, we hope you enjoy not only the rest of tonight, but the rest of the week. Let's now introduce our next 2 semifinalists. Representing the United States, this gentleman's a former U.S. Open one-pocket champion, and he's sponsored by Game Tight Apparel, known as T-Rex. It's Tony Chohan. His opponent's from the United Kingdom. This gentleman's a 2-time Super Billiards Expo one-pocket champion. He's also a member of the Billiard Congress of America Hall of Fame, having been inducted in 2017. And he has 4 major championships under his banner. Sponsored by Predator, ladies and gentlemen, it's Dynamite Darren Appleton. All right, here we go. Going to send it upstairs to the commentary booth, to the very best in the business, the voice of Accu-Stats, Billy Incardona and Mark Wilson. It's all yours, guys.
Hello and welcome, pool fans and friends. Next, it's T-Rex versus Dynamite. Billy Incardona, welcome. And what have you seen from Darren Appleton this tournament?
Well, I think I've seen quite a bit, Mark. Darren is playing some real solid pool right now. You know as well as anyone, his cue ball control is impeccable. He's playing really some common sense one pocket, like I mentioned to you earlier. I watched him play Jeremy Jones, and he also beat Dennis Orcolo, by the way. You know, he's solid at the table. Pressure doesn't seem to bother him at all. You know, I think his style of play is going to be very difficult on Tony. He's going to slow Tony down. He's not going to give him anything to shoot at. And Tony, on the other hand, a super aggressive player, playing extremely well right now. I expect this to be a very closely contested match, and I wouldn't be surprised, if it went either way. I mean, that's how close I feel this match is going to be.
One thing with Tony, you're going to get an up-tempo game because he's played so much one pocket. He recognizes shots and doesn't belabor his decisions, and he bends over and executes.
Yeah, that's true. And like I mentioned, the contrast of styles. And Darren, on the other hand, he's going to look things over. He's going to make sure when he makes his choice of shots, he's going to make sure that it's the right choice for him.
Right.
And he passes up very little. He doesn't allow anything to escape him when he's at the table. Very intelligent player.
Look at that nice speed. Okay. Shot.
You just to step to the table and hit a shot like that with the speed that he hit it with, takes a lot of courage in a sense. It does because it's either you or me on this shot. So, and he hit it so nicely.
Yeah, that's right.
Mark and I were talking before the match began, and we were talking about what a great cue ball Appleton has, and he certainly does have that. He's taking a look at the 9. He would like to shoot the 9 and open up the balls. The 9 in itself is a fairly difficult shot, opting to go away from it. Nice stroke.
Boy, good shot. Didn't turn out completely favorably, but it was completely controlled, and that was the beauty of that. A real clean effort there. looking to see if that 5 and 14 ball or 5 and 10, 5 and 14 is a combination.
Yeah. And where he's standing now, that's where the cue ball is going to end up. He's looking at something else now. And now he's looking at the 5-14 once again. After pocketing the 6, he'll go back to that position of the table and he'll decide whether or not he'll shoot it or not. If not, he'll probably just move the 3 ball. Let's see what he does.
It must go because he played that just like he thought that will go. So
If he plays it, it's going to go because, he's very adept at shooting balls out of the stack. A real great straight pool player, excellent 8-ball player. Really, he has no weaknesses in any of those games, and he's starting to become a real strong one-pocket player as well.
clearly, top 4 here in this killer field.
Is he playing to 14? Looks like he's playing something else here.
It does, yeah. So maybe he's just trying to move the 10 ball up by his pocket. Oh, the 11 went. Okay, make life better.
I think he's going to make the 3 and put him underneath the 5 here. Well, he might be even better off making the 3 and bumping the 5 over on the 9, getting rid of it. Because if he doesn't put the cue ball perfectly behind the 5, that 5 will be a thorn in his side for the remainder of this rack until someone does something with it.
You hate to move the 5 over by the 9 because if it lines up dead. So he played that 5 first, put it
Better
on his
choice.
side. I kind of like that.
Yeah, better choice.
4-1.
Well, T-Rex, we get our first look at him.
And for those of you out there that likes, good offensive one pocket, you're watching the right man right here. And he will come with some creative shots.
This is great offensive one pocket from this guy. And he doesn't belabor his decisions, as we mentioned before. He gets down and shoots. It's kind of like a Loyal Marymount of basketball. It's just no defense. We're going to run and gun. We're just outscore you. We're in shape. Well, Appleton's got to cut at 5, right, if he wants it.
Yeah, I think he's going to shoot it. Because unless he comes out to 14 and puts it behind the 9-15. He's in pretty good line to do that, Wouldn't be a bad shot.
Pretty hit there. Nice speed.
Now, he's gotten over a little bit too far to shoot this comfortably, but it's still possible to put him behind the 9 here with a little inside English with a nice soft stroke here. Oh, if he got him behind, no, he didn't. With a little inside English, he would have spun toward the 9. And after contacting the 9, he would have been behind the 9. But he wasn't able to do that because he didn't apply any English with that shot. I think this ball may even go. Oh, he played that.
Look at that nice hit.
Oh, he played that. This is a little tricky. I think he's got a pretty awkward angle shooting this combination. If he has to cut the 14 ball to his right, that means the cue ball is going to his left. And that's not going to be any good because of the position of the 9. Now, if he happens to cut the 14 ball or hit it straight on, he might get a double kiss here like that.
Oh, boy.
See, that's the problem with that shot. See, no matter which way he chose to go, there were problems.
And that was the product of Tony's good bank combination shot that hung up that ball.
All right. He didn't get paid off for it at that time, but he got paid off for it the next shot. And when Darren stepped to the table.
Look how smooth he just hit that with inside spin. It was just effortless. Floats the cue ball down here. Shot that pros make, but it's not an easy shot, and it is missable.
Tony's got such a powerful stroke, and he hits that cue ball so accurately.
Trying to go right in between them, open up, develop something.
Now he has a choice here. Can he play the combination or you cut the 8 in? If you cut the 8 in, well, he's quickly going to play the combination.
Oh, he's a killer on those shots.
Yeah.
No, T-Rex playing for 2 balls from here.
And he uses his stroke to turn balls in by hitting the ball fuller than you would think he would need to turn it in, and that way he can control the cue ball. Oh, he didn't want to get on the rail. What's the score? He needs one ball.
Yeah,
okay, that's different.
And a nice opening frame here for T-Rex.
Well, Appleton ended up on that combination really awkwardly, and then it was evidence after he shot it how awkward it was. No matter which way he would have chose to shoot that shot,
Yeah,
there were problems.
yeah, absolutely. Because you couldn't you couldn't just hit into the combination. You had to hit to a side.
Right.
That was the dilemma. Appleton will be breaking. You'll notice he has a much more compact stroke. You don't see a lot of upper arm motion, short bridge length by comparison to T-Rex. Much more controlled player, T-Rex. Big, long, fluid, loose stroke. Totally willing to take some aggression. He makes a ball on the break. That constitutes a re-rack. They don't allow this.
Do you like that? Do you like that rule?
I guess it's an okay rule. The only thing is, compared to when you break just like he did there, but the object ball goes and hangs in the pocket, then that's a problem too, because now you're like penalizing one and rewarding the other. So,
well, you got to start somewhere. In other words,
yeah.
I mean, if it doesn't hang in the pocket, it comes as close to hanging in the pocket.
No, I know. But I'm just saying,
you can't use discretion. Yeah. You can't use discretion when you make a rule like that.
So I guess maybe in that way, I kind of like it. If it's not, you just play, it counts.
I don't know. He might be able to see the orange here, and if he can see the orange, it's a little unlucky for Appleton. Now, here's where his big stroke's going to pay off. If he banks the orange into the 13, when he's not doing that, he's going to go back into the 14.
What a nice hit.
Oh, wow. I think he hit his hand on the rail or something. I don't know what happened there.
I get a kick out of Tony. He's always so relaxed and focused, but somehow he looks completely like he's in a lawn chair or something, just relaxed. One guy plays with his hair on fire, and the other guy plays like he's taking a nap.
He's going to have to make a combination if he wants to continue with this run.
Boy, it looks like a tough combination, too.
I don't know if Darren has anything that'll go in his pocket, which will make this combination play a little bit easier.
Checked up over ball. Just effortlessly handled.
Tony's taking a lot of the fun out of this match, by the way, with what he's doing. But I really wanted to see Darren, use his skills and intelligence at the table to counteract what this guy's putting on him, or trying to.
Is he going 4 rails?
It looks like he's going 4 rails.
Oh, pretty shot. A little long, but totally controlled. Oh, well played. Well played, touche. Yeah, rubbed up there and kind of gunked things up. So.
He does have a straight back with the 1 if he opts to shoot that.
Yeah.
He does have maybe that, that's about what he has offensively. I don't think he has anything else. I don't know what he has with the 8. He keeps looking in that direction. I don't really see him. I don't. I don't think he wants to bother the pink and the green right now. I think he should try to go ahead and bank the 1 straight back with a nice cue ball. What does he have?
It's not going to be good coming over this way. Look at this.
Well, he's going to kick at this. He's got a big ball here because he's got sideboards with the 5 and the 8. He's got to be careful here. You don't want to try to do too much.
Yeah.
He's got an opportunity to get out of it, but he can't do too much because if he tries to clear all the balls, he's liable to leave a cross corner bank, and that could be history for him in this game.
Yeah, there's not much. I mean, it's not like you can just concede the 2 because you're still giving up the table position doing this. You may be forced to concede the 2, but how do you do it in a way that you can come out of it and then get something to play from later down the road? No matter how we do this, it looks like T-Rex is going to have the upper hand.
Well, I have to side with what he did because you consider the intelligence of Darren Appleton at the table. He's going to shoot the correct shot because he knows so much about the game and now all the interactions with the balls when they're that close together.
Tony tangled some things up there. Took good care of the cue ball.
Yeah, I think he should go into the pick and clear those 2 balls from Tony's side because he really doesn't have anything real good,
No, there's definitely nothing real good. He had some real good speed on that one. Didn't sell out across corner bank. That would have been easy to do.
We'll just say that he made the 9. What would he do then? You know what I mean?
To 13. Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Now he's in a worse spot than he was before. That's why I like clearing, because you're going to be productive by clearing 2 balls from your opponent's side, not giving up anything offensively.
That's a great point. Now, like you said, now he's in a worse spot than he was the shot before.
And he gave Tony a bank here. I don't know if it's on a kiss angle or what.
Well, Tony will recognize it right away, whether it's on or not on. Looks like it's on. Threads it right up there to his pocket. It's a good classic 1-pocket shot. Forces Darren to just give it to him.
Put another ball on Tony's side. Now it's 5-0. He's looking to go up table, but it's a little bit risky. He's being persuaded to go up table because of the 14 doubling up the 11. He's going to come off the 9, try to go all the way up table, but he could end up giving him a shot on the 3 or the 9 here. He can shoot the 9 here too, by the way. But maybe Appleton doesn't care if he shoots the 9 because he's going to leave him a return bank. And since he's trailing 5-0, that'll be an opportunity, providing Tony misses the 9. If he shoots it, it'll be an opportunity for Darren to get back into the game. Not going to shoot the 9.
Well, Tony's pocket's over here, isn't it, Billy? Am I wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I told you before the match began about my memory.
No problem. I wanted to make sure that we're on the same page. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
T-Rex content to just put the cue ball right back where Appleton didn't like it on the shot before. He's going to try to bank. No, just going to roll it down there. Pocketing that ball puts the 15 in play down table where Darren would like to have balls.
Yeah, I think Tony's got to come off the 9 here. He's got to open those balls up. Those balls are really a thorn in his side right now. I think he's got to come off the 9. I think he's going to end up coming off the 9. It's all said and done. He's too intelligent of a player not to do that.
He's going to shoot the 8 with power so he can control the cue ball. I like this. Yeah, good. They gave him so much cue ball control. Where the 9 was going to be precarious because you had to hit it so thin and then not sell out an 8.
That's true, too. I just thought that he had the...
easier angle to deal with. Yeah, he was just a fragment. And you know him. He's not going to choose the wrong shot in that spot. He's too good of a player.
But now if he lets Appleton see the 9, then that shot was not that powerful. Uh-oh, watch out. And it did. Coming off the 9, if he had the ability to do that, would open up those balls on the side of the table. And now, and providing he protected them, he comes off the 9, he could protect those 2 balls. But if he couldn't come off the 9 comfortably enough for his likes, then what he did was okay, but not as effective as coming off the 9. He does that so well. Controls that cue ball so nicely. Starting to put Tony in a little bit of trouble here. He can't come off the 8.
And the reason Billy says that is because there's a scratch possibility down there. It's hard to control that.
Yeah, and it's a bad shot. He can come off the 13. That's a ball he can come off of. But that's not going to be, real easy.
Nice effort there.
He
That cue ball on the end rail.
Yeah, and he blocked off the part of the 13 that Appleton would like to hit. So the 2 balls on the foot spot precludes him from hitting the side of the 13 he would like to hit. So he's got a problem if he wants to come off the 13 because of all the interfering balls in front of it. He might be better off just sitting off the 11 here and bringing him up in that corner, putting him in that corner, or even coming off the 9 and putting him in that corner. See, that's where he wants to put him in that corner there, see? He can either do that by coming off the 11 or the 9. Like I mentioned to you before, he's evaluating everything. He's a very intelligent player. He's going to make sure the shot he chooses is the correct shot. The time's running out on the shot clock, by the way.
4 seconds he's got to shoot. Oh, he's just going to take an intentional foul. Okay.
Yeah. And he did pretty good,
Yeah.
as quickly as he had to shoot it.
He's smiling. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times in one pocket, there's a lot of decisions that need to be made.
I know. He's just banking it into the 11 here.
Another good decision. No reason to be aggressive there.
No, but he executed it perfectly.
Yeah,
Notice the cue ball position so close to that bottom cushion, really taking away a lot of the ability of Appleton. Now Appleton's almost forced to play an up-table game now, unless he can hit the 11 ball thickly, right in the face. I don't think he can do that. He's going to have to cross it then. He don't like that. No, he really doesn't. He's trying to force a shot that maybe he shouldn't.
Yeah.
But
that is the kind of pressure that T-Rex puts on you, too.
Yeah, he's forcing an up-table game. He's got that big lead, 5 to -1. He had to cross it. Yeah. The only thing he did productive was to get the ball off of Tony's side of the table, so Tony could still play the up-table game if he chooses.
Tony might be able to bank this 9.
Oh, he's got to turn it then with some speed.
Ooh, he left that 13.
He overcut the 9.
Yeah.
He's taking. Well, there's no ball running potential for Appleton unless he can bank the 9. I don't see how he can get on another ball other than the 9. He can go to the side rail with a draw stroke and back into the foot spot.
Overcut it.
He certainly did.
That was to ensure that he got to the end rail, so he had a subsequent bank on the 9.
Right.
But
in order to get to the end rail, he had to slightly overcut the 13, but not as much as he did, obviously. Interesting. Tony's going to make sure they can clear that 13 on his next shot at the table after pocketing the 9. If he tries to play some crazy shape on the 14 where nothing goes, or bank the 1, he just got to bank the 9 and clear the... Oh, what's he doing here? You got a bank? But I just make this. I don't know. He's playing for the 14. He's trying to get. No, he doesn't have a shot in the 14.
yeah, still a productive take out there that opened up the balls on the spot just a little bit. Just took the 1 ball that he could get.
Wow, what a hit. Wow, what a hit. Was that a nice hit or what?
Incredible.
Wow, that was really nice.
Incredible shot from there.
That'll get him back. That'll get him 1 ball. I thought he owed 1. Doesn't look like he does. Didn't he take a scratch before?
I think he, yeah.
Or did he pay it?
No, but it's not listed. Okay. He'll pay it.
Yeah, he owes 1.
Oh, this would be a feed here. Spotting this one, no.
Ooh.
Had to go between 3 balls.
That kiss on the pink looks decent for the wrong pocket. He's got to be careful here, but he's looking at those foot spot balls, and I don't think there's not anything there.
I think he wants to get that 3 loosened up a little bit.
Tony would like to move the 9. That'll open up everything in his pocket. Got to hit this really solidly and perfect. Nice. No, he didn't do well. But he wanted to move that 9. See how everything goes in his pocket now? If Appleton has a nice bank on the 9 now, where he could play shape, I don't think that would be a bad choice.
Yeah, he's weighing that option. He does have the bank, but he knows that it's not free. It's
Well,
not
that'll get him
entirely
some
free.
balls, I'll tell you.
Yeah. He makes this bank and can stun forward a little bit or even stop. Oh, boy. He needed a better effort on that bank, Billy. That missed by quite a bit.
I don't know how.
I don't know why it missed so much, but position, I guess, is why he was trying too much.
This goes as well. This will be game ball.
Stiffens it up nicely. T-Rex takes a 2-0 lead in this match. You know, if Darren rattled that bank and it hung, that's acceptable, you know, and that's a possibility. But if it's going to miss by that much, then you just can't play it.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to have much energy out there for some reason.
Well, T-Rex has kept him stifled there.
Well, that's true, too.
You know, I mean, I think if he get a shot, everything he's been just scratching and clawing to get where he's at.
Well, if he can break service here, then his game will pick up because then it'll be his break. Then winning become a reality somewhat.
Yes.
You know, if he can just crack this break right now.
There's no choice. He has to crack this break. Oh, that's a pretty good break. Got a lot of things opened up to Tony's side of the table, and there's some clutter to deal with here to begin with. Gonna take a foul.
Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Tony's going to come off the pink and put him near that side pocket. That's what he's going to do. I mean, thinking that's what he's going to do. I don't know what he's trying here. What does he have in mind? I don't understand this.
No, I almost think Tony should take a foul back and just like the end rail and back down where he had him. Okay, that's not too bad.
Well, that's not nearly as good as going up there by that side
No, I agree.
pocket.
Yeah, it would have been. It would have been
He came
better.
off the 13 and put him behind the 2 here.
He couldn't get to the side pocket from that direction. So
Come off the right side of the pink and put the cue ball by the chalk over there.
yeah.
Oh,
Or
wow.
if you don't want to hit the pink thin, you could just lag it because you're just take a foul to get there. Is all I'm saying. Yeah, that cleared everything.
Oh, that was stand with Tony.
Well, that's completely negated the break advantage.
Yeah, Appleton's got the best side.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he needed.
Yes. Yeah.
Not only to get back into the match, but to make this match a little more interesting. Went to go back into the balls here. Back into the balls. Now he's kind of come off the 9 and go around, I believe. Playing pretty careful. Powerful stroke. No, no, that's how effortlessly he struck that ball and got that cue ball to come back.
Yeah.
You know, that's special stuff there. I didn't want that to go unnoticed.
He gets through the ball so good and so smooth.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And his facial countenance, the demeanor, it just seems like, there's nothing to it. You
Right.
just knock it over here.
Routine.
Where else would it go?
That's funny.
Appleton taking another defensive scratch.
He's going to have to elevate, come off the 2 here. And once to get him back underneath him. Another nicely struck ball. Look at the cue ball. Resting very closely to that bottom cushion. Got to be careful here. If he can come off the 13, maybe he can sneak behind those 2 balls in their side pocket. Because I don't think he's going to leave a shot on the 9. Come off the 13 and just sneak him. Maybe coming off the 8.
Might be going
3.
behind.
He wants to go behind those balls, you see. I don't believe Tony has anything here. He does have an 8-9 combination, something that he may shoot, because I've seen him shoot other shots similar to this many times.
Yeah, that's a combination from a long ways apart.
He didn't hit that very well. I don't know if the 7 goes in Tony's pocket or not. If not, he also has the bank on the 1, Appleton, that is. The 7 doesn't go. Can bank the 8 here. Can bank the 8 and draw around the 1. Oh, he's going forward. Tony can put him behind the 8 here, off the 1. I think that's a better choice. That's what he did. Now he got a lot of work done right there, and he cut off the whole table with that shot, really forcing Appleton to do something he really doesn't want to do because he doesn't have any options. And now the next time Tony gets back at the table, he may have a shot to really strengthen his side.
And from here, it's hard for Appleton to even develop any of those balls that goes as a threat to his pocket. So.
I didn't think he could do that. I thought he was behind the 8, but evidently he wasn't.
Good shot.
They're going to do just kick behind the 8 this time.
Yeah, Tony is really adept at playing unconventional kicking and things like that with control. So it's not. It looks high risk, but as it turns out, it's almost never high risk for him.
I think Appleton's got to shoot the pink into the balls and just stop right there. He's got a lot of protection with the 1 and the 11.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's a real strong shot if he can do that. Open those balls up on his side. You know, he's got good protection with the 11 and the 1. I like to see him shoot that shot.
Seems like that. What is that? The 11 ball might slightly have him impeded.
Maybe, but
if he could bank the 3 back and use the 5 and the 4, but that might not be comfortable either. He doesn't have to score. You know, when you bank the 3 back, it's not to make it. It's just to control the cue ball and put the 3 down table. Oh, this is better. This is better. Look at that nice hit. Didn't develop anything, but low risk. Had some potential to help.
You could have been right about that 11 ball impeding the
to get the action into the clutter. Yeah.
Didn't have the avenue wasn't open to go into the stack.
Pretty good-sized audience here right now. Some pro players looking on.
I think that 11 ball's got him hooked for that 8 or that 4, whatever ball that is. I think it's
the
8. You know. I don't know if he can. He doesn't have much.
Just going to take his extension here, his 60-second extension.
This is very dangerous what he's doing here. That's very dangerous. He got decent results because he didn't sell out. I kind of like shooting the brown into the balls and try to get him behind that pink. Or behind the orange 5. I think if he can open those balls up, if he has that angle off the brown ball, or maybe it's too close to a scratch, possibly.
Yeah, might be.
If the natural angle sends him toward the pocket, then that becomes a tough option. See what he did. He tried to hit the 13 slowly enough not to give him that bank on the 8 or the 4. Wanted to double that bank up. Not that it's a great option, but cue ball there.
Boy. He's just like a boa constrictor around Appleton. He just keeps tightening the grip here.
Is he looking to two-rail this 1 and draw the cue ball back? I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. I think you can see it from the monitor. It doesn't look like it's available.
I think there is a shot like that if you use inside spin to kill the cue ball, but he also knows it's super risky here. But he's got to do something to open things up a little bit. If he could get the 1 over by his pocket, 2 cushions right here, and not sell out a shot, that would be a remarkable hit.
If he can two-rail that 1, he's got to really put a good draw stroke on this. I don't know if that's what he has in mind.
And then it's thin. You got to create the angle, And then you also have to govern the speed and control the cue ball. So instead, he just settled for just put the cue ball over there and just put the one on his side. That might have been the right thing to do there.
Sure that it was. Because the two around the one, he was a little thin on that angle to do that comfortably.
Tony's going to bank
here.
the two, try to
Yeah,
draw.
but he's got to hit this shot so well with the cue ball. Look at that. Look at that.
And he got the cue ball good. You see, even if he misses there, he got the cue ball good on the high side of that 15.
But it's frustrating because Appleton knew what he was giving up there.
Yeah.
As a guy came to the table, shot that shot like it was just a routine thing to do.
Very smooth cueing action by T-Rex.
Yeah, powerful stroke. And he knows exactly, how effective his stroke is, the type of action he's going to get, and everything, Such a great player. He get down far enough, but let's see how well he does here. Gonna play the combination, I think.
It's not an easy shot. I guess it'd be cue ball control mainly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's playing really, really well. Chohan,
Yeah, this is top tier, world class one pocket right here by T-Rex. I don't think he's ever played the game better. Here's Appleton. He's playing good, and he's just had no chance.
Beautiful, Appleton. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Shot.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. But you really got to put some balls in your pocket, though. You got to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just.
But this guy at the table now is really not allowing you to do it. He's not allowing you to do it. And when he has an opportunity to put balls in his pocket, he does that too. Look at this.
Oh. He's not going to spike down and try to bank that.
You got to get down there behind the one. No, he couldn't get behind the one. It's the first time he really didn't do what he wanted to. Going to leave him that bank on the 13 now. Shooting it. Back in the 8, huh?
Oh, boy. Yet again puts the ball right in his jaws, and now he's got some obstructing balls here.
It seems like it's not really fair.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it seems that way.
That's how good Tony Chohan's playing. He's had Appleton handcuffed from the onset.
Appleton scratching his head, a sign that what the heck can I do to stop this guy from doing what he's doing?
Right.
No, and I'm going to tell you something. I really feel for you, Darren, because I don't think you played poorly in this match. You've done a lot of pretty good things, but evidently your opponent, he just doesn't seem to want to loosen up on you. He just wants to continue to shoot shots as well as he can shoot them.
Appleton has to make a good shot just to concede the ball. I mean, that's a good safety there.
Yeah.
Got to struggle to lose a ball.
I don't even know if he can tick it in. See? I didn't think he could even tick it in. Probably, I don't know. I think he should play safe for the 8 here. I think he's got a better future doing that. Well, the first time he came up quite short. That, the first time he looked like he was a pedestrian there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Makes us feel a little better.
yeah. He's cutting this in. Look at this, cutting this in. He decided against it. I don't know what he plans on doing there. He doesn't want to open him up. He might cut it in. Cutting this in, he might even get a kiss.
Yeah, that was the deciding factor there. Good shot, T-Rex.
Well, he looked at all his options.
Okay, Daz is going to open these up, move the 9 by his pocket. Okay.
Appleton saying, go ahead, you want to shoot this one too? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Appleton got a lot done with that shot.
Sure did.
Gonna kick into the 9, I guess. He has
Billiard,
that. He has that. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Oh, he sold out a bank.
Well, got to put this down, Darren. Got to put this one down. Have any chance at this guy?
Great shot.
Taking a look at the 14. Is he going to play safe for that? I'll play to the left of the 6 and then go cross table for the 13. That'll be his best route to get that ball. And you know what you can do here? You can play this deep, go 2 cushions or 3 cushions around for the 13 as well here. He has opted to go straight across table. Can't argue with that.
Beautiful.
Now he's on the right side of the 13 to go into the 1 here.
Yeah, if he gets 2 more balls from here, that would be great playing.
Yeah, he's playing great right now, just getting what he's gotten. But I'm playing with the telestrator. He's playing with a cue stick. Just like this.
Got into the 1. Look at that
He's
nice
playing
hit.
with a cue stick. I'm playing with a telestrator.
Yes.
And he's making me look good. When in fact, he's the guy that's doing all this.
You know, if he plays the 8, he can get 1 here. But if he 2-rails that ball, if it's there, and can kind of protect himself by sticking that cue ball against the 15, like that.
Oh.
That's a powerful shot because 2 balls will spot up now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Good call. That's a good call there. That's a good call. And he positioned the cue ball. Pretty good spot to create some problems for Chohan.
That was very heady. Most people would have just shot the 8, but it was taking the cue ball into the wrong place. You can get 1, but you can't win the game. Ouch.
Yeah, what he did there in that particular inning, he got the maximum plus.
Right. Yeah, he created a little something from nothing there.
No, Chohan's going to come with another super shot here. Let's see how well he does with this one.
My goodness. He's back cutting the 15.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
and he got, that's
brutal.
Unbelievable. Come on.
Brutal.
Give me a break.
Man.
Give me a break.
Yeah, Daz hates anything but that.
Come on. That's
what a result.
That's so unlucky. That is so unlucky.
Yeah, everything's
That is
bad.
so frustrating.
Yeah.
Come on.
Daz.
Come on.
Daz outplayed him on that series of exchanges, but then the good fortunes of pool turned Tony Chohan's way.
That's a good hit there. That was a good hit there.
That's not half bad. Yeah. Not going to be as advantageous as it could have been, but anyway, he
Yeah, I
made
feel
the
for
most
you.
of how bad it was.
And Darren walking back to his chair, I say, I feel for you, Darren. I know exactly what happened there. Trust me. That was very, very fortunate. He's banking it and going into the 15.
Oh.
And that's not going to fall? Yeah. Well, once again, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed.
Oh, man. This is rough. You have to, well, you might even.
Well, that ball turned it in. It turned into the left.
That's how tough it is. You know, Darren played it perfect. Then next time he comes to the table, he's got to struggle to play safe.
Right.
Baldy hit there. Once again.
He might have to cut the 13 in here. It looks like he's going to billiard the 10 out if he does that. If he hits it well, he's not going to scratch. Doesn't appear that he's going to scratch.
I wouldn't blame him for being extra aggressive here because are you really going to come back to the table with any kind of an opportunity if you do try to kick that 10 out of there? You're likely going to sell out a bank or at least some type of a unfavorable position exchange.
Now, he could get fortunate here, get a little shape here.
Great shot. Great shot.
Oh, now he got frozen on the 14.
There's a lot of ways it could have worked out okay, but
look at him. He's in disgust. He's just standing there saying to himself, which we can't hear, what the heck is going on here?
There's 99 ways it comes out better, and one way it comes out terrible, and this is it. After a great shot.
What the heck is going on here? This is about as frustrating of an experience the last 2 or 3 minutes here that I've seen in a while. Nice speed. What you alluded to earlier, what great speed he has. But, you know, I mean,
he's playing well.
He's left from a bank here. That's too soft, though. Which actually, it wasn't too soft. Yeah, you gotta hit this 14 out of there with enough speed to get it where the cue ball is. Oh, what's going to make that 15? Oh.
Like Tony's banking the 7 back to his pocket, maybe.
I think it's coming around with the cue ball. Wow, look at this.
Yeah. Oh,
that was
it went
really
too far.
happy. Well, I'll tell you what, that's not very good. Appleton at the table now, trailing 5-3 with an opportunity.
I think Tony thought that ball was coming back close to his pocket and went wide, like you said. And then, oh, man. Well, Daz is right back in this game after all this misfortune.
If he can steal this game, he's going to have a lot of life in his body.
Good shot there. Really clean ball pocketing. That's how you get good speed control. You can't cobble that into the pocket, rattle it, and get the right angles and speed. You got to hit that precise.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness! He tried to make something that wasn't
there.
there.
Precipitous with his shot.
Oh boy, that will be it's just sad. Appleton battle. He had the game tied up here at 5 apiece there.
Oh, he was the favorite.
Yeah,
he was going to a favorite to steal this game and have the break.
Tony needs 3. Ooh, get that a little heavy.
Good scratch. Good scratch.
Oh,
Whoa.
man.
Whoa.
Oh, Billy.
Touche.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Man, when you said he could scratch, he had to go through the ball to scratch, and he sure did.
I've scratched like that. You know how many times?
Oh, yeah.
I don't chart them, but I can feel them.
Yes,
You know?
exactly. You know, this might be the spot where you play that force onto the object ball hanging because.
Yeah, that's not a bad choice. It's very observant of you and heady of you to choose that option.
Well, the problem is trying to go into them. You so often don't get a shot here, you know.
Right.
So, and you got the hanger. You're going to get that no matter what.
And the shot you chose by playing the top ball and the double bank on the bottom ball puts you in a position to win now.
Yeah. Oh, it's 3 balls on the line. Okay, my bad. That will no longer work.
Okay.
Cancel that order.
Yeah.
Well, you can just play a billiard. You know, you just go into the head ball there, go into the.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that might be too imaginative there. You want to get something more than one, though. That's what I'm trying to really say.
Okay, you know, he's got excellent control of the cue ball. Very intelligent player. Let's take a look what he has in mind.
I'll tell you one thing. If you are going to try to do something here, you just got to take it. Conservative. Play the bank. Look at that nice speed from that range. You gotta hit that pocket so pure to get that turn out like that.
You got to hit that object ball precise.
Well, this is the way to do this. So forget all what I said. This is the way you do it.
Let's see what he has in mind.
Right.
Now he's going to have to hit this with speed if I see the angle that he really has. Looks like he's got to hit it with some speed to shorten it up. Like that.
Good shot.
Okay, now this is not match ball. This is game ball.
You know, the most important thing there is making sure you get that bank down, and no matter what, because then T-Rex got to get all 3 of these, and they're not in a very good spot.
Oh, come on.
Too much cue ball. No, too much cue ball.
Well, he had an option to come back with the cue ball as well. Hit it with more speed and come back. He was afraid.
He needed to make a good scoring attempt on that shot. It's going to be hard to get that type of a opportunity.
Yeah, he lost a little.
Lost a little ground on that one. Tony's going to get all the balls back in play. Yeah, with that good shot right there.
Yes, it was. He better be able to go to the direction he's shooting at now. Okay, he needs to go in that direction.
That's weird.
Okay, now do you put the other ball down table or do you cut the 8? I guess you got to cut the 8 here. Okay, you got to make sure you hit the thin side of this. Now, this shot, I agree if he overcuts it, but the bank, I didn't, obviously.
Yeah.
Now, you have to make sure that you hit the thin side of the 8 here. Okay? Just getting away from the scratch is a victory here. That's right. Just getting away from the scratch, the victory there. Tony's looking at the bank here, believe it or not.
Yeah, it's laying pretty good. He can snatch his rock back and maybe inflict maximum pain. It's one of those things that do I come out better trying to play safe? He's kind of in that spot. Doesn't look like it.
Draw in between the 7 and the 8.
Look at that nice shot. Wow. Can he stun this enough? He might be able to shorten this up enough.
Wow, look at that ball.
He made sure he missed the 7.
Wow,
but
that
he-
was a horrible effort there.
Well, now Appleton has a real shot at game ball.
That certainly wasn't Chohan like that.
No.
Effort there.
He knew he had to shorten it up, and he was afraid he was going to nick into the 7. So he,
Well, that's okay too. He's not going to lose anything. Hitting the 7 on the bottom.
yeah.
Let's see if he can put this down. He has an avenue. He has an avenue to put it down.
Here we go. Good fight there. Good fight. Yeah.
Excellent.
Real
Excellent.
enjoyable.
Now we have a match. We have a match now.
Yeah. And we got to see a little bit of Darren, that run that he made with all those balls, and they were tricky position plays. That was some vintage Darren Appleton in that inning. Tony made that good straight back, but I'm sure he's disappointed with his effort on that cross corner.
Yeah. He made a lot of good shots in that particular game, and particularly that bank at the end. And then for him, the bank is poorly hit as he hit that 7. It's kind of confusing.
Okay, game number 4, Appleton.
That's a good break. That's a good break there. No, he can follow through with through the 13 with a lot of left-hand spin and spin behind the 15 here. And we can also cut it thinly too and get the same result.
Jeez, nice shot.
I believe he can come off the 15 and get him high enough behind the 7 so he can't kick it to 15 here. See if he can do that. He tied up to 15. 15 and 6.
Makes me wonder if he shouldn't have taken a foul and tried to just go all out to make sure he got the cue ball and leave the 15.
Yeah, I agree. Especially when we see the results of the shot.
It would have been worth one ball. Get the
But
cue
we'll
ball
see.
really good.
And we'll see what happens going forward here.
I was sitting in the arena earlier, and I was really enjoying watching the match at the beginning of the day. The guys' grips are so light, you can really hear that cue. It has that resonant tong sound.
Who's that?
I was just watching the match, watch a world-class pool, you know what I'm saying? But when it's so loose, when you hear their cues impact the cue ball, it goes tong, rather than when you see bad players that squeeze the cue, go thud. You can hear it. It's like,
That's crazy.
the harmonics of it. You can see, this is high-level pool right here. You
You
can tell
sound
the
like a
difference.
novice player to me.
Yeah, exactly. You can turn your back and hear a good stroke. Good result there. Conservative play.
Yeah.
Two reel it out of there, follow ahead. Yeah, Tony doesn't make many bad decisions.
No.
That's a good decision.
He
Oh,
wanted to get a little bit of a ticky there.
still got one on his side, though.
Yeah.
Got the cue ball taken care of pretty good.
All it takes is sending a ball over there to disturb those 3 balls, and in this position will look much, much stronger. He'll have some time to do it.
Yeah, Tony wants to shoot the one, but he knows also that's not the right shot.
Yeah, he's pretty flat on it.
Yeah.
Move that cue ball as well as he wants to. I'd like to see him lower that camera a little bit.
Jacked him up. Can
he lay on the 6 here?
I don't think so because the
No?
8 might go.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'd be good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your idea is great. I think if that 8 hadn't been there, Tony wouldn't have played it this way. Oh, this is
Risky.
a nice idea.
Risky.
But it's got some good. Oh, no, he's not even. I was thinking he was playing it back towards his pocket.
That's good speed. That's good speed there.
To have that kind of speed, you got to hit exactly on the object ball where you intended.
Protected the 5.
Yeah, great job there, Daz. He's keeping the heat on Tony.
Tony trying to force something here.
Yeah, I don't like it because the 5 and then the 8 banks, that you can do a lot of damage here if he misses this straight back.
And if the 9 goes into the 1, everything goes on this side of the table, and that's not going to look good for Tony.
Tony doesn't like playing these passive responses. He just didn't have any choice there.
The Appleton slowing him down a little bit. It's starting to show now.
Yeah, good point.
Nice speed again.
Boy.
I don't know if he got through the gap there.
I think he made a good shot. Now, he might be able to access the 10 ball. Try to put the cue ball in between the 5 and the 13 to the long rail there, bound by Appleton's corner. But got to hit that good. Oh, boy. Doom.
That'll
Doom.
That could be quite costly. Does he have the angle to open the balls, or is he going into the 6 awkwardly and not opening the balls? I think he's got to hit this with some speed.
The other part of it is don't miss this object ball trying to make sure you get to the 15.
But I think he's got to hit this with some speed. I think he's got to really hit it with some speed. Open up a lot of stuff here. Hit it with some speed. I think he should have hit it with some speed because of that reason there.
Yeah.
If he hit the top side of the stick, the cue ball is going into the other balls. Maybe you get something to come back on your side.
If you hit it high velocity, there's almost zero chance that you lose. But if that 6 ball goes 2 cushions into the junk, you might get a shot out of it.
Yeah. I think he had a good chance there to open up some balls.
Disappointed that he didn't get something more. T-Rex made a major mistake.
Yes, he did. He didn't get penalized.
Darren didn't feel like he got as much from it as he should have. Tony might be too real in the 2 ball in his pocket.
Yep.
Good hit.
Good as he could hit it.
Good hit. Not much here. Everything is treacherous.
Okay, this is a very delicate shot here. He's trying to go behind a 2 here. Nope. May have left him a bank here.
Yeah. It's like
I thought he was going to try to go behind the 2 or the 4, wherever the ball was. Is over there. Is that the 4?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I think he was. I thought he was trying to go there.
Tony connects on this one. Oh, bad news then, Darren. Yep. Guess he didn't get position on the 8. I guess he's obstructed, so that is one little reprieve.
He's going to draw back to the side rail and into the 15, 13.
And yeah, T-Rex is disappointed he didn't lay it right on the rail, but it's still not bad. I don't think Darren can hit enough of the 14 to make an impact. The 15 seems to have him just enough that he can only hit the high side of the 14, like he's cutting it in. And even if you can hit it a little bit fat, the cue ball retains too much power to move it to your side.
Boy, he's in a tough spot here.
Yeah,
In a tough spot. He's got a real tough cue ball here. This cue ball has to be hit perfectly here. Yeah, he was in a tough spot there. It looks like he's going to go between the 5 and the 3 here, but I don't know. He's over top of that ball. So therefore, things can happen. That's something decent for Appleton.
I don't know if he missed it. He got the cue ball right, so maybe that meant you had to rub the rail a little bit to get that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Look at what he's done there.
Yeah. Very
Everything's goes
very
and on his side.
Very nice.
Forced Appleton into a spot where he's got to make an unbelievable shot to get safe.
Very nice. Put him in a tough spot here.
Darren took a foul and still wasn't all that productive.
Well, what he just did wasn't that easy.
No, not
But,
at all.
no. And it was actually the only thing he could do.
Yeah.
And it wasn't easy, but he made it appear quite easy, but it wasn't. He's hanging tough. Going to try to put the 14 in here.
Look at that, nice. He had to use a little right-hand English to get that angle so he didn't sell out of anything. But then you had to use the right speed. Tony might have a bank here.
On the 5?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like it's got a shot. It looks like it's got an avenue to get there. Oh, wow.
Yeah, powerful. Tony just puts him right in there. Cliff Joyner used to be a master of that. He, from all obscure angles and obtuse angles, and somehow the thing would be hanging in his pocket when he got done with it. Tony now has 3 balls, and Appleton's made 2 of those for him.
Wow, well, look at this shot. He's going to put him behind the 13 again.
That masterfully played. With that shot, T-Rex gets to hit the object ball pretty heavy, and sometimes it'll just clip an object ball just right and send it pocketward for you. This will be interesting. See what T-Rex has in mind. Looks like
He hooked
T-Rex
him.
can clear those 2 balls now. Right, yeah, he's going right for it. So can't fault Darren, though, that he didn't have a whole lot of choices in that circumstance. Good effort there on the cue ball. Yeah, good effort by Darren to get the cue ball back here and make it tough. That was a nice hit there. Bank to get to a combination throw shot that he actually hit pretty well and got some protection introduced there to get that 15 down by his pocket. That's a shot that's very easy to mess up on.
Yeah, he's in a precarious situation here. I think it's going to get worse. Get worse because of how the balls are laying. That's the right shot if he can do it. Nice. Help him a lot.
He had to make a good shot there. That 15 was a long way. I mean,
Yeah. He shot the correct shot, or else any other shot that was going to just get worse for him. Trust me. They're going to do play the 14 off the 13 and try to draw him back there by the 9, the 5. Oh. It's pretty risky.
yeah. Yeah, a lot of things got to go just right.
Yeah. Pretty
Because
risky.
that 13's going to knock into those balls over there, so you're not
He's
sure.
changed his mind.
Yeah.
May have a bank here on the 15, you know. Well, he hasn't had a shot or a look at a shot for such a long time.
Yeah.
He may feel this is real good.
yeah.
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 You know what I mean? Sometimes you get lured into thinking something is real good, but it's not.
He might have caught a
And
little
he hit
bit
it like he didn't understand it. You know, if you're going to shoot that shot, because you're going to give him a bank on the 7. And he was lucky that if the 9 spotted up to where
Exactly.
he can't bank it now because
Quality shot there.
so if you're going to shoot that shot, you really got to bear down on it and try to hit it as good as you can, and totally forget about everything else other than pocketing that ball. Just enough relief.
Yeah, really good shot. Playing for two.
You're going to draw on the 13 here.
I don't know if he is. He doesn't have a bank. I think he just settled for a bank if he had it.
He's got a 2 cushion on the 8, or whatever ball that is. Draw by the 5 over there. Or follow it, huh?
He sell out the 1?
Yeah, he sure did.
Okay. Match ball. T-Rex into the finals against Roberto Gomez. Yet another good edition of World-Class One Pocket by Accu-Stats. Join us, please, for the finals. That will be up in 15 minutes. That's our time for this time, and so long for just a while.